Oke, Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Please welcome in our podcast. In this podcast, we are gonna talk about several issues in terms of educations, and all of us we are gonna have two questions for each, and also we are trying to answer it. Okay, let's watching. And for the first questions is coming from Asmila. What's your questions?
What do you do when you have a student sitting quickly in class?
Okay, is there anyone who wanna answer it? Okay, just answer it.
First, you communicate individually. 2. Don't label. 3. Find active friends. 4. Give appreciation for student.
Okay, is there any additional answer?
No.
Let's go into the second questions. Asmila, what's your second question?
How to improve teacher quality?
How to improve teacher quality?
First, continue education to high level. 2. Actively participate in teacher community activities. 3. Read aloud. D. Writing.
Okay, do you understand what his answer? Okay. For the second one, that who wanna give their questions? Who? Is there anyone? Okay. Husnul Hairunisa, what's your questions?
Why is the Indonesian education system always changing?
Okay. I thought that I know to answer your questions. Why education in Indonesia always changing? Because the first reason is world also changing. There are many objects, there are many things that change in the world, and of course, education must changing. Because when we are not changing, the education of Indonesia will left behind. It means when education in Indonesia left behind, it will be in fact to the human resources of Indonesia also will left behind. It means there will be many foreign workers that coming in Indonesia, and of course, they are better than us. So that is one of the biggest reasons why the curriculum of Indonesia is always changing. Just it. Do you have other questions?
Who is responsible for Indonesian education?
Okay. For the questions, who is responsible for Indonesian education? Of course, based on our law, of course, the one who responsible is our government, because they have a right and they have a power to do it. And but in this case, we are not gonna blame our government 100% to responsible to our educations today. But we need to know, all of us as students, all of us as a teacher in the future, we are responsible to all the aspect of education in Indonesia. So the conclusion is all of us is responsible, but the most responsible is our government. I think that's all of my answer. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, let's go into the third persons that who want to tell their questions. Is there anyone? Okay, Maulidiana Norte, what's your question?
My question is, what is the role of teacher in improving the quality of education?
Okay, Jessie?
Yes.
Who wanna answer it? Yeah, just answer it. I'm so sorry. Can you lower your voice?
Okay, sorry.
And look at the camera.
The teacher role in improving the quality of education, namely motivating students to want to remember and discipline study in regulation at school and outside school. Also teaches students to be respectful to their parents or to people who are older than them. and can be religious. That's it. I think.
Okay. Do you understand what he said?
Yes.
Okay. What's your second question?
And then what is the teacher's role in the teaching and learning process?
I think in the learning process, the teacher role is to have full control over the climate in the learning atmosphere.
Okay. Is there anyone that want to give an additional answer? No.
No.
Okay. What about? Did you understand what he said?
Yes, understand.
Okay. Yeah. For the next persons who want to give their questions is Ahmad Abdullah. Have you? Yeah.
I have two questions. First question: how to improve the quality of student learning?
Yeah. Just answer it.
I think 5 steps to increase student learning motivation. Number 1 is improving the quality of the teacher. Number 2, maximizing learning facility. Number 3, choose the right learning method. Number 4, utilize learning media, and then do a learning evaluation.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I thought that it's a good answer. Do you wanna have a question? Do you have another question?
I have
Yes.
last question. What strategies are implemented to improve the performance of professional teacher?
Okay.
Yeah. Just answer the Ahmad's questions.
Okay. There are 2 important strategies that can be done to improve teacher performance, namely training and performance motivation. Training is used to deal with the low ability of teachers, while performance motivation is used to deal with low more and enthusiasm for more. Yes, it. Thank you.
Okay. Maybe that's all maybe that's all the questions from our participants. But the things I also have a questions in this case, and also maybe we need to talk about this. The first is how to increase the quality of the teacher. From Asmila Badawi, Husnul Runisa, Maulidian Burden, and Ahmad are also talk about that. But the things that we need to focus that what is the method, or what is best way to increase the quality of the teacher. Do you have another response for that question?
No.
Is there anyone? Okay. But in this case, I have some suggestions. It's like when we are be a teacher in the future. In order we are gonna be a good teacher in the future, we need to learn goodly in university. I thought that it's a good suggestion. Although we are not 100% become a teacher, but at least when we are going to be a parents, we have a good method, or we can teach our sons or our daughter goodly. I thought that it's a good suggestion. I think that's all. Is there any other response? Okay, I think that's all our short podcast today. I hope this is gonna be useful for all of us. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi